Hello everyone, it is Saturday, April 24th. The time is 1:27 p.m. and the temperature right now is 16 degrees Celsius. I'm currently riding west on Old Forest Hill Road. And the plan for this one is to make a couple of rights, and that'll take me to Bathurst Street. And then I'll head south all the way down to Lake Ontario. So this is Hilltop Road. This is the Forest Hill North neighborhood. And in case you couldn't tell, it is rather affluent. And I started at an overpass which went over Bathurst Street. And that's Bathurst just up ahead, so I'll be making a right here. And it looks like we've hit some traffic. They are building the LRT line along Eglinton, which is the first major street just to the south of here. And that includes an LRT station at Bathurst and Eglinton. So that would explain this holdup. But once I get through the intersection, it should be moving pretty well. I should be able to get through on the next light cycle there. I was planning on doing just a regular walking video today and then probably a live stream after that, but the subway line is closed where I live. I think from Finch all the way down to St. Clair, so I didn't really want to deal with the shuttle buses. And I'm not feeling all that energetic to begin with, so I thought let's just squeeze in a bike ride instead. There are no left or right turns at this intersection, so all these cars should be going straight through. So when I get to the lake, I'll probably take a break. I have a snack and a drink in my backpack. And then I'll turn around and ride north back up to Midtown. So this is Ava Road at the right here, or on the right. And there's the number 7 Bathurst Street bus. So Bathurst is kind of interesting in that it's a major north to south node that goes through the city, but for the most part, it's residential. At least from Midtown down to Queens Quay. There's a pretty good retail stretch north of Lawrence, and that'll take you through Little Manila, which is at Bathurst and Wilson. And I'm riding into a pretty good wind right now. And this is the Cedarville Ravine I'm riding over right now. I recorded a walk through there for the channel a couple of weeks ago. And yesterday, I recorded a walk that went through the Nordheimer Ravine, which is just to the south of the Cedarville Ravine. And the next major street up ahead will be St. Clair Avenue West. And this is Chichester Road, and that tallish building on the left there. It's where my grandparents used to live. That is a designated seniors apartment. Chichester Road becomes Heath Street, just to the east of there. And here's St. Clair Avenue. I won't lie, I find that kind of obnoxious when people blast external speakers like that in public. I don't know how well the mic picked that up. That one guy has a dog in his backpack. Where this police car is turning out is the foot of Vaughan Road. And there's a TTC maintenance facility just at the bottom of the drop coming up. And that's where these streetcar tracks are leading to. They don't serve any regular routes, as that would be the number 7 Bathurst bus. And this is why it's a lot easier to ride south throughout most of the city of Toronto, as it tends to slope downwards towards the lake. And a big reason for that is this is the shoreline of an old glacial lake I've just arrived at. It runs along Davenport Road. She looked at me and made eye contact and waved me through. I wasn't going to go unless she did that. It's never a good idea to be on the right side of a right-turning vehicle, regardless as to whose right of way it is. There's the TTC Hillcrest complex on the right and a group of fare inspectors. And here is Dupont Street. And just on the left is Vesta Lunch. That's a favorite greasy spoon in this area. And this would be considered the western boundary of the Annex neighborhood. And the next major street to the south of here will be Bloor. I am not awake yet. I've been kind of low on energy since I got my first vaccine shot. And that was last Tuesday. Today is Saturday, so hopefully that'll wear off soon. My left arm is finally feeling normal. It was quite sore for the last several days. And here is Barton Avenue. There's Bathurst Station on the left. There's a streetcar loop right there. Everything south of here on Bathurst is serviced by the streetcar. And to the north would be the number 7 bus. And here's Bloor Street and Bathurst. So to the left, we'll take you through the heart of the Annex neighborhood, and to the right, we'll take you through Koreatown. And on the corner there is the former home of Honest Ed's, a large discount retailer that was quite popular in the area. And I probably should be taking up the whole lane on the left here instead of just squeezing on the right. There's Central Tech on the left, and I'm approaching Harvard Street. So this will take us through Harvard Village. A lot of the housing here has been chopped up and divided into multiple apartments. And a big reason for that is the close proximity to the University of Toronto.
I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't think it's... And now this is going to get back.
There's King Edward Junior and Senior Public School on the left. And this is Queen Street West. And the somewhat trendy West Queen West neighborhood is to the right of here along Queen. Sorry, this is College. What am I talking about? Queen is coming up. I am clearly in outer space. What I meant to say was Little Italy is to the right. And that's Sneaky D's on the left. And the future of that establishment remains unknown at this point. That building will be redeveloped soon. And there's been speculation that it's closing down. Some have said that they're a likely candidate to relocate. So hopefully, given all the vacant retail that's popping up, they'll be able to find a new home. On the right is the former home of Cromer Radio. And Loblaws tried to move into that location. Not Loblaws, Walmart. I need to splash some water into my face. There's Toronto Western Hospital on the left. Man, I was way off when I said that was Queen Street. I guess that was wishful thinking. I was kind of hoping I was down by the lake already. And there's a COVID-19 assessment center. There's a fairly long line, as always, to get in there. So this is Dundas Street. And to the left, that'll take you into Chinatown. And if I'm not mistaken, this McDonald's on the right is the most urban drive-through in the city of Toronto. What is this car doing? Just parked illegally, way too far off the curb. No lights or flashers. And that's Alexandra Park on the left. And now we are approaching Queen Street. That'll be the next major intersection to the south of here. Turning traffic must yield to pedestrians and cyclists. And here's Queen Street. And a bike lane briefly appears and disappears. So that was Richmond, which has a bike lane on it, and so does Adelaide Street right here. They're both one-way streets. So I think that bike lane is actually to connect people wanting to turn around and head from one down or up to the other. And here's King Street West. So just to the left of here is where all the nightlife seems to be focused these days, at least. When bars and restaurants are allowed to operate as normal. Who knows if we'll get to see that this year. there's the Wheat Chief, the oldest pub in the city of Toronto. It's amazing watching how differently people are dressed. Everything from shorts and t-shirts to thick coats. Here's Wellington Street, so things can get a bit hairy just up ahead here. That's Niagara Street. And this viaduct here will take us over the railway tracks. It's a tough spot for that guy to be turning left. You can't really see well. And Fort York is just on the right. And that was used to fend off attacks by the Americans. And this would be Fort York Boulevard coming up. So we are almost near the waterfront. I imagine the Waterfront Trail will be quite busy today. That's the Gardner Expressway I just passed under. What is this Audi doing? I don't think he knows where he's going. And this is Lakeshore Boulevard West. So another block to the south of here will be the end of Bathurst Street. I suspect that car wanted to turn right, but it was met with all these no right turn signs. There's a look to the east along Queens Quay West. And this is the end of Bathurst Street. If I were to continue on south, that'll take me to Billy Bishop Airport. That's the island airport. I don't think they're going to be resuming operations there until sometime in May. It was supposed to be April, but that got pushed back. So this would be the Martin Goodman Waterfront Trail. And it's always a bit of a mess on busier days. It's really best to come out here early in the mornings.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Although things seem relatively orderly.
Yeah, I'm just tired. Right there. Where?
All right, and H2O Park is just on the right here. I think this is where I will end things.
No, it's not. It's realistic.
And here we go. I hope you enjoyed that ride down Bathurst Street to Lake Ontario. There's a look towards the islands. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.